Good day, billionaires, and welcome to another edition of the Big Business Minute. I'm Monet Oliver DePlace. Ivy League legacy has the night off. The Bush Bash heated up in Crawford this week as Cindy Sheehan continued her month-long vigil outside the president's summer home, insisting that he answer her question, what is the noble cause for which her son died? I can give you a hint. It's slick and it's black and it ain't Shaft. To tell us more about this Sheehan business, reporting live from Texas is our very own senior Crawford correspondent, Miss Diva Denz. Diva, thank you for joining us.
Hello, Monet. Further down this treacherous road behind me is Miss Sheehan's Camp Casey. Sheehan's sworn to remain at her outpost throughout President Bush's month-long vacation. To make matters worse, her call for accountability is resonating with the American people. The latest Newsweek poll shows that only 34% of Americans approve of Bush's handling of the Iraq War, and end the war vigils are simply popping up all over the country.
She has struck a dangerous and sympathetic chord with average Americans, Diva. It's not going to be easy smearing the name of a grieving mother who lost her son in a war most Americans will not profit from like we have. But I'm sure that we're up to the challenge. What can we do to help the president through these trying times?
Monet, billionaires and chief execs around the world are reminding Ms. Sheehan that Bush is a CEO president, and a CEO cannot burden himself with worry for the consequences his decisions may have on the little people so far down the chain of command.
That's exactly right. And everyone knows that without breaking a few eggs, you can't make a mess of things.
You mean you can't make an omelet?
Actually, I meant you can't make a profit, but whatever. My point is, it's just business.
Yes, and an empathetic leader would set a dangerous precedent for other CEOs. Imagine the horror if Nike's chief exec started feeling pity for the 9-year-olds making his sneakers in China. I ask you, America, what good would that do to the price of an Air Jordan? None.
And besides, he's much too busy running the country to tend to every redress of grievances that people may line up for. I mean, can you imagine that line? Speaking of more important presidential duties, who ended up winning the Little League baseball game in Crawford anyway?
Oh, yes, Monet. Tony's towing took it by 4 runs. But my money was on the First Bank Bombers. I own the bank, and I've since fired the local coach and replaced him with Johnny Bench. Monet?
Thank you. The lovely Diva Denz reporting. Well, that does it for this week's edition of the Big Business Minute. Join us next week as Ivy League legacy returns with her exclusive report on the EPA's new pro-business agenda in global warming, better tans. Until then, stay up to date on this and all your billionaire news at billionairesforbush.com. I'm Monet Oliver DePlace, reminding you that we're all in this together. Sort of. Good night.